3, 2, 1. Don't write him off. Don't write him off just yet. What a result. Wolves 2, Tottenham 0. What a huge win, man. Huge win. After the disappointment of the loss against Arsenal on Thursday night, all the Wolves fans down in the dumps, understandably so, losing a tight game like that when Arsenal only had 10 men for a long period of the second half. Going into this game, I'll be honest, I weren't holding my breath. I thought we'd lose. Tottenham have improved slightly under Conte. I thought they'll be up for it. And we'd struggle because we can't put the ball in the net. But what a mad first 45 minutes. But the big story coming out of the team lineups before the game was Luke Cundle starting for Wolves. We switched back to three in midfield, which is kind of understandable from Bruno Lage because obviously we want to be a bit more compact being away from home. Just had Podence and Raul up front. And to be fair to Luke Cundle, with the pressure on him coming in like he has, what a performance from the lad. He didn't look out of place at all. He was very sensible on the ball. Obviously, he didn't do anything amazing, but he did nearly set Raul up, didn't he? Second half of assists. But apart from that, very comfortable. A great performance from the lad. Fair play to Luke Cundle. Hats off to you. Right, into the game. Look, the first goal, off the free kick, we ended up having a shot from Neves, I believe. Comes out to Dendoncker, and I thought he was going to put it away. Keeper, bit weird from Hugo Lloris, but powers it straight to Raul Jimenez, and then a great chest and a great volley. Clinical finish from Raul Jimenez, which is what was missing in the Arsenal game from him. So fair play. What a finish. What a goal. And I'm relieved for the bloke because he's come into a lot of criticism this season. And, you know, we can criticise his performances, but we always knew he wasn't going to be the same player after his injury. But to take the goal like he did today in that clinical fashion was absolutely brilliant. Shout out to Dendoncker as well. Obviously, I bet people were screaming at the TV when he didn't put that one away, but still, he was there to try and create the chance. And then the game goes on. You think, what a start! We've got something to protect. You seen Connor Cody talk about protecting Leeds in his 300 appearances video that he did, and we got a gift. Let's be honest. We're 1-0 up. We're putting a lot of pressure on. We're on the front foot with a better team. Let's be honest. But Hugo Lloris has had a moment of madness. Passes it weirdly back. We end up getting the ball, cross in, and I think it was Podence who had the shot, wasn't it? And then it like hits the post, comes out, and that man, Dendoncker, is there to finish it. And he also got loads of stick for his performance against Arsenal and his performances in general lately, and the last few years, really. But I thought he had a really good game today. And I understand the criticism because he had a few headers against Arsenal that he missed, didn't he? But what a performance he put in today in that midfield. Never stopped running, never stopped closing down. Like, harassed them all game, and he was there to put that away. So, well done, Leander Dendoncker. Credit where credit's due, and hopefully a few of your critics can maybe lay off you a bit now, because that was a vital, vital goal. Now, after that, we could have got more, couldn't we? Podence had that one shot where he whipped it, but a good save from Lloris. Raul Jimenez could have had another goal too, where he had a volley, and obviously another good save from Lloris. But I'm just happy we did take those two chances early, because look at our stats. Scoring goals has been a problem. So the fact we got them 2 goals, I'm very grateful. But we could have been 3 or 4 up at half time. Let's not get it twisted. And obviously Tottenham had a few chances, but the first half was ours. Absolutely brilliant. But then, you know, coming out for the second half, we're just going to protect what we've got. 2-0, such a horrible lead. Because if you concede 1, then it's panic station. So we came out, stayed solid. Raul Jimenez, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, Cundle slots him through just after half time. I think he's going to score, but he hesitates a little bit and they save it. And then after that point, really, it was just backs against the walls, hang on. Obviously, Spurs made a change, didn't they, first half, where they brought Sessegnon off and brought on, I forget his name now, begins with a K. I don't want to butcher his name, so I won't say it. But anyway, he came on, which changed it slightly. So they were going for it. And we were just defending for our lives. And I've got to say, Max Kilman, I put out this tweet. If this guy don't go to the World Cup with England after the way he's performed this season, something is wrong. He was against Son, and Son, we all know how good Son is. Very tricky player, step overs, really good at finishing. And Kilman just matched him all the way, and vital last-ditch challenges. And the bloke's just solid. He's great on the ball. He's a big unit. He's composed, and he's just a solid defender. What a player he is. And shout out to Sace as well on the other side. I thought he had a really good game too. Very composed on the ball, defended well. Cody as well. doing what he always does, getting everyone organised and surviving. Ain't Nori, Semedo, brilliant from our defence. Sarr pulled off a few good saves towards the end too, so a heroic defensive performance second half to hold on to that 2-0 lead, and I'm absolutely buzzing. It takes us up to 7th place in the league. We're 3 points off, I believe it's West Ham and Man United with a game in hand on both of them. So all of a sudden, after being down in the dumps after losing against Arsenal, this win just puts us back on it, and it's good to see Hwang Hee-chan and Trincao come off the bench. Obviously Johnny's on the bench now. It'd be nice to see Moutinho come back. We're not too sure about his injury, but what a performance, lads. And if we can keep doing that and be that clinical, because that's what we want. We want to be that clinical, because our goal scoring hasn't been the best this year, but there's no problem with our defence. It's just us going forward. But a huge performance. Obviously Spurs were off it today, but we took full advantage. My man of the match is Max Kilman. What a defensive performance from that bloke. Comment down below who your man of the match is, and what a win for Wolves. Amazing to see the man Raul back amongst the goals, and amazing to see Dendoncker silence some critics too. I'm so happy. Enjoy your Sundays, and who would be a bloody Wolves fan? It's just one game we're all down the dumps, it's the end of the world. The next we beat Spurs, and we've got a crucial month. We've got Leicester next week. We've got Arsenal again. It's just such an important month. If we can get another win out of the next two, or even win both, what could we do? What could we do? Brilliant. Please like and subscribe if you're new. Comment down below your thoughts on the game. And yes, we're back, boys, with a win. A huge win at that. We love playing away at Spurs. Cheers, everyone.